You do not need another training or to go back to school to get a new job. You certainly can do that if you are passionate about learning and have the time to devote to it, but it is not necessary to get that new job. Your technical skills, they're important, but there are more important skills that your employer is looking for, and those skills are what we are going to be talking about today. My name is Maryann Lombardi, and I help women get unstuck and find their next right fit job so they feel more aligned with their career life and can go after that position with the confidence that they want and have the impact that they're looking for. So today we're going to talk about 2 of the most important skills that employers are looking for, how to build them, and also how to communicate about them to your network, to your colleagues, to your leaders, and hiring managers, okay? So let's dig in. According to various studies and surveys, the most important skill that employers are consistently looking for is adaptability or flexibility, right? Work environments today, they're just rapidly changing, right? And leaders value employees who can quickly learn new skills, adjust to those changing circumstances, and remain resilient and positive in the face of those challenges. So yes, building new skills is important, but most companies would rather have someone who can pick up those skills quick once inside their organization. They don't necessarily need you to come to the gig ready, knowing everything, right? Because change is inevitable for all of us and in companies, right? So what you think you may need now might not actually be what they need you to learn once you get there. So it's better to build that adaptability so when you get there, you can run. The second most important skill that employers are looking for is problem-solving skills. The capacity to analyze complex situations, identify the solutions, and make decisions. So your problem-solving skills and flexibility are going to help you be better at working under pressure. And it creates a more adaptable culture, right? Like it promotes teamwork and it proves outcomes. So, for example, it can help leaders diagnose challenges and create solutions that might increase revenue or improve efficiency or increase employee retention, right? Your leaders don't know what you know because they aren't working your day-to-day. So you're going to see things if you're a problem solver. You're going to notice areas for improvement before they see them. And being able to see and solve small problems before they become big ones is just as valuable as contributing to the solution for the larger issues, okay? Now, you can build both your adaptability muscle and your ability to problem solve by doing these things. Self-reflection, man, right? It's the first step. Understanding your ability to adapt or be flexible or your ability to problem solve is key. So first, notice whether you are or not. Are you adaptable? For example, when plans change, how does that make you feel? Does it stress you out? Do you easily change course? Are you resistant to change, or do you welcome it? Like, bring it on. Maybe you're somewhere in the middle. The more you're self-aware of your responses and your feelings, the easier it's going to be to adjust those as necessary when stuff comes up. So, for example, if you know your first reaction is to be like, no to change, and you put up the blinders and like you burrow in and you feel yourself resisting that change, you can stop. You can pause. You can breathe. And when that opportunity comes to say yes, you can open your mind and say yes. When it comes to problem solving, self-reflection is going to help you notice whether you can identify problems, right? As well as whether once you see them, like, are you leaning into them or are you avoiding them, right? So take a look at your past career impact and look at it from the lens of adaptability and problem solving. You may be great at both. You may have been using those skills for years, but haven't really noticed it or called it out. So take a look back at it. The next thing you want to do is you want to find models of adaptability or problem solving in your organization. So, for example, are there colleagues or leaders that model it successfully? What flexibility looks like? Are they able to navigate change well? Or do they fly off the handle when things don't work exactly the way they want to? If you can find someone to model that healthy adaptability, you can learn from them and grow into that skill. It's the same with problem solving. Who is a good problem solver on your team, in your company? Spend more time around them. Watch how they approach problem solving. Ask them some questions. What can you learn, right? So for example, how often are they listening instead of talking? What kind of questions do they ask? Are they able to see the big picture as well as dive deep into their area of expertise? And finally, to build these skills, you want to include your skills at adaptability and flexibility and problem solving in your communication with your network and colleagues and leaders, right? So for example, you want to share with them how these things have shown up in your work. This is where your understanding of your own career trajectory comes in handy. Good old self-reflection is coming up around again, right? We can't get away from it. It's the key. It is important to go through your career and see what skills you rely on the most to create the impact that you deliver. They may be hard skills like classroom management, search engine optimization like SEO. Maybe you're like a rock star at that. Project management, social media management, languages, copywriting, technology skills, right? Those are hard skills. They also may be soft skills like leadership or teamwork or critical thinking. This adaptability, problem solving are soft skills, okay? Active listening, confidence, those are soft skills. You're going to want to understand them, the role they play in your career success, and how you deploy them for your future employers, okay? So let's recap this. We've talked about a lot. Self-reflection is queen. Right, we're going to start there. Self-reflection is queen. Let's get that out of the way. The better you know yourself, the easier it is to improve your skills and find your dream job. The two most important skills that employers are looking for, what are they? Adaptability, right? Flexibility and problem solving. Okay, so stay tuned, right? Subscribe if you like what's going on. You'll find more videos about finding your dream job and much more. And I will see you in the next video.